Hey, good morning, or good evening, or good day, or good night. Well, good night's more used to say goodbye. But at any rate, good whatever works for you, because obviously I'm working on YouTube time, which means I'm here whenever you want me to be here. And I'm here as often as you want me to be here. So feel free to rewind this video and watch it as often as you like. You can do it right now. Rewind and watch me say that again. And then rewind and watch me say that again. And then rewind and watch me say that again. And then try not to lose your sanity. I may have already lost mine. But onward and upward. First things first, obviously we're doing something a little bit different today. I'm opening this as sort of a cold open of the episode today. And a little bit less obvious, but more important to point out, new background. I thought maybe seeing all of the random junk in the background behind me in my room is not necessarily the most professional way to look, and I thought you would enjoy seeing the Welsh flag, which is what that is. My ancestors, particularly from my paternal grandmother's side of the family, were Welsh, and before they came to the United States were well off in Wales. Is probably the worst thing they did whenever they come to the United States, because by the generations they just get poorer and poorer and poorer, and they go further and further and further into the southeastern United States until we're all poor rednecks. But at any rate, they contributed to making me who I am today, and for a long time I've been quite proud of my Welsh heritage, hence the flag. But we're going to do something just a little bit different today. We're going to play a game I am tentatively calling my video game doppelganger. And the way this works is I'm going to take an historical figure. I'm going to list a few of what I think are their most important objective characteristics, which are characteristics that we can tell about them from history, because it's the things that they did. Not the things that they thought or the things that they felt or the emotions that they had, but the actual things that they did, the things that we can say objectively, this is them. So we're going to take a character, break down a few of their characteristics, and then see if we can find a video game character that matches them in those characteristics. Obviously, we're not going to do just one or two. Today we're going to do 4. I think that's enough to really give us a narrow margin so that you actually have to look for someone who fits that category. If you'll recall, the last video I made, which was for SteamWorld Dig Episode 1, I used a random famous person generator to give me a list of famous people to choose from to do my little game that I did then. One of the people from that list was Meriwether Lewis, and I kind of just skipped over him whenever I went through the list, which is kind of a shame because he's one of the more famous people on the list. Meriwether Lewis was the Lewis of Lewis and Clark, the expedition into the Louisiana Purchase. Meriwether Lewis has what I think the 4 most important characteristics are the fact that he worked for the federal government. He was both politically and militarily active. So point number 2, he was a soldier, could fight, and could use firearms and the military weaponry of the day, the military technology of the day, to great effect. He was obviously an explorer because he went on the expedition, the exploration expedition into the uncharted territories of the Louisiana Purchase. And finally, most importantly, he was a chronicler. Even before he went on the expedition, he chronicled all sorts of things in his everyday life and his business life, or his professional life. He chronicled things about the Army whenever he was in the Army. He chronicled things about politics whenever he was in politics. He wrote a lot of stuff down. But now that we have his 4 characteristics, you have to wonder, who matches Meriwether Lewis? And my candidate that I would like to put to you, and feel free to disagree in the comments if you like, is Samus Aran from Metroid. Now, Metroid is one of my favorite games of all time, the original and many of the sequels. Most importantly for me, Metroid Prime. And Samus is one of my favorite video game characters of all time. So it was real easy for me to make this mental connection because whenever I broke down Meriwether Lewis, I was like, boom, I know exactly who he is. Because Samus works for the Galactic Federation. She can fight. She's not really a soldier in the same sense that you might think of Meriwether Lewis as being a soldier. More times whenever you see her, she acts more in a warrior capacity, or at the very least in a mercenary capacity for the Galactic Federation. But she also technically works for the Galactic Federation in several iterations of her character. So it can be said that she is both a soldier and maybe a mercenary, but definitely a warrior. And she's an explorer because in her capacity working for the Galactic Federation, fighting their enemy, the space pirates, she has to go to where the space pirates are. And the space pirates very often are hidden away on planets that most people have never been to, especially not people from the Galactic Federation. So she has to explore strange new worlds and find strange new creatures and monsters and kill most of them. So she fits those three categories very, very well. Here is the category that you might find problematic, and that is the fact that she is a chronicler. In the early games, obviously, there's not much room for chronicling because they were from the Nintendo and SNES age of video gaming, but the NES and SNES age. But most importantly, in the Prime series, which is three of the most well-received Metroid games, she is definitely a chronicler. She's not in the same sense as Meriwether Lewis. She didn't write down everything that she saw and heard and did, but she recorded everything with the help of her suit. She would often in the game you scan life forms and you learn things about them, and they're recorded in your suit. You scan technology from the space pirates and you record that in your suit. You scan information about the archaeological ruins on the planet that you're in, which is the kind of stuff that Meriwether Lewis would have been recording as well if he had been in such a situation. So I think they are both definitely chroniclers. And to that end, I would say that Meriwether Lewis's perfect video game doppelganger is Samus Aran. And I think Samus Aran is important for today's game. Obviously, this is episode 1 of Borderlands, and I'm going to be playing through Borderlands to hopefully build up to playing Borderlands 3 whenever it comes out. I really hope you enjoy watching me play, and I really hope you enjoyed today's episode. And thank you for sitting through Who's My Video Game Doppelganger. Tentative title. Feel free to leave any suggestions for a better title in the comments section below. Thank you. Okay, how's everybody going? Finally getting into this game. For some reason I had to re-download it. Don't ask me, ask Steam, but nevertheless, we're going to get in here. I'm going to play the game. I'm going to shut up for a moment.
So, you want to hear a story, huh?
Maybe they do.
About treasure hunters. Have I got a story for you? Pandora. This is our home, but make no mistake, this is not a planet of peace and love. They say it's a wasteland, that it's dangerous, that only a fool would search for something of value here. Then perhaps I am a fool. But do not be fooled by what Pandora appears to be. There was a legend, Many people tell it. The legend of the Vault. My father would always go on about the Vault, even with his dying breath. Advanced alien technology, infinite wealth, fame, power, women. So you can understand why some little kiddos who hear the stories grow up to become Vault Hunters. Well, I have a story you may not believe, but I tell you it is true. The legend of the Vault is real, and it is here on Pandora. And let's call it a guardian angel, appeared to guide the Vault Hunters to their prize. The tale begins right here on Pandora with the brave Vault Hunters, the guardian angel, and most importantly, me.
Of course you. Always you. If you've never played this game before, then you don't know that I'm going to skip this opening sequence here because normally it would have copyrighted music in it, and I turned that off, so it looks really kind of corny without the music. But I'm going to be the beautiful Lilith. I really like Lilith's power set and just her overall gameplay style.
Start making your way off the bus. You don't have any reason to trust me, but I need you to believe that I'm here to guide you. I'm here to help you find the vault. In a moment, you'll be greeted by a funny little robot. Do everything he says. You'll know what I mean when it happens. I'll contact you again soon.
If you have played this before, you may notice that I'm playing an updated version of it on Steam. It's the Game of the Year edition.
Well, we're here. Don't worry about saying goodbye. I'm sure we'll be doing this all again soon enough. Get off my bus.
Yeah, and I don't think we ever get back on it in this entire game, so that doing this all again soon enough may be like some metagame commentary from that character there, whose name I just forgot.
See you next time.
What is his name? I do not know.
Firestone. I am CL4PTP. You may call me by my locally designated name, Claptrap. Before continuing, please accept this Echo communication device and heads-up display, provided free of charge by the Doll Corporation.
Boom. Alright, I may have already said this, or I may not have, but I am playing this to try and get a better sense of playing PC games. I've been a console gamer my entire life. I'm playing the wonderful Lilith. She's my version of Samus Aran. Call back to the opening sequence there.
Your Echo device is fully functioning. This way, please.
And no. I am so going to miss that voice. Borderlands 3, which is going to be released later this year, is not going to have the voice actor for Claptrap as one of the actors. So, if Claptrap is a character at all, then he will be voiced by someone else, and that's a little sad. Yes, I know. What is this? I wonder if that's worth anything. Did it say TDOR? Hold on a second. Wrong button. Wrong button again, Justin. Yeah, TDOR. If you don't know anything about this world, then it's a good time to tell you that this takes place in a somewhat dystopian future where all of the governments are basically corporations, and each corporation has its own sort of shtick whenever it comes to what it makes, and pretty much all they make, well, they may make a lot of other things, but as far as this game is concerned and the people in this game, it's their military divisions that we're worried about. They make guns and shields and ammunition and all of those sorts of things. Well, I could have jumped right there. It would have been really nice had I jumped, because I would then be where I want to be. Or at least part way to where I want to be. Like I said, I'm learning how to be a PC gamer. Not quite used to this WASD configuration. Alright. There we go. Normally you just miss all of this because you follow Claptrap along. But not me. I've played this game far too many times. But like I was saying, you may have noticed that I'm playing the... That's almost the exact same thing I've got, but we'll switch out. I'm playing the updated version of this game, which, interestingly enough, is so far the biggest difference that I've noticed is that Angel, who is talking to us when we get off the bus, in the original they had some little clips of an actual actress recorded that they showed you, but now she's a digital pixelated entity, which is interesting. This aiming looks a little bit different. That's cool. The gun's gonna suck though.
Step right up. This is the new U station. When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically identified and stored. Please activate the new U station now.
Alright, here's the other big change that they made. They added heads to this, and I'm going to use Spectacular. And orange, 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 because that is my favorite color for her, and one of my favorite colors in general. No, I need you to confirm and exit. Thank you.
Excellent. Now that your DNA is registered, you have...
So yeah, welcome back. You were only going for a second. I was going for longer because I had a catastrophic failure.
Your new you will appear at the nearest station. Now we can head into the peaceful town of Firestone. All right, let's go.
That's something that I probably am not going to miss about console gaming, is the fact that you very seldom had any sort of crashing going on. And there was absolutely no reason for my game to crash like that. I do not know what went on. But it did allow me to pick up a few extra...
No, not again.
Yeah,
Are they gone?
no, they're just right over there.
Man, it's really have it in for us claptraps. Using us as target practice is not part of our programming. And open! Yes.
So, as I was saying, it did allow me to pick up 2 extra guns because I got to open up that chest again. Aiming is not my strong suit. Luckily, it's not his either.
I'm really good at this.
Am I now? That is what we call... Oh no. I thought I had that changed. That is what we call situational awareness. I'm also going to give you a little bit of a backstory about what's going on here. Because I may not, that's not the right button. I may not, you know, get to every little side mission in the game. So there's some little bits of backstory that you may not get because I don't do this mission or that one. Please open the box. Say it, Claptrap.
The box is awaiting your attention.
Alright, he said something different that time. Alright, what we got here? Is that better? It's Torg. Oh, no, that's way better.
Okay, let's get this gate open.
So, each corporation makes weapons. They each have their own different sort of speciality. Hyperion, which makes the new use stations, makes very accurate weapons.
These controls seem to be damaged. Have no fear, I'm sure I can do it.
Incidentally, they also make the Claptrap units.
This isn't working. Quick, this way.
I'm following you. Oh. Doll makes weapons that... Actually, I don't remember what their deal was in this game. I'd have to look up what separates Doll from the rest of the pack. Hey, don't move. I was shooting at you. The gun may be accurate, but the shooter is not. Out of all the things I could hit, I hit that pole right there. That's Stormtrooper aim, I tell you. So, the backstory of this planet is, and this whole game, is that the corporations went out and started searching for planets to colonize and to get resources from. And one of those corporations was Doll. They made my heads-up display unit here. But Doll came to this planet, and their mining operation was primarily run by convicts. And they eventually pulled out, and Doll does not have much in the way of a presence here any longer. But they left all of the inmates behind, and those inmates became the bandits. And the few...
I knew you were the right choice, friend. Now go. I'll contact you again soon.
The few civilized folk that were left around are few and far between, and have to deal with all of these crazy raiders and bandits that were former convicts.
I'm over here.
Yeah, I see you.
Attention, citizen of Firestone. There is no cause for alarm. This new visitor has resolved the problem.
Well, shoot, I thought I was a goner that time. Damn bandits won't leave us alone. Had to lock the place up tight. I'll let you in. Come on. Damn it. Blasted circuits are on the fritz again. Give it a go from the switch out there, would you?
Of course I will.
Now that you've selected a mission, you will notice that a new icon has appeared on your heads-up display. That's a waypoint. A waypoint will tell you where you need to go, depending on what mission is currently active in your mission log.
This I know. Yep, thank you. Open the door. Everybody meet Dr. Zed.
Thanks for opening her up again. The name's Zed. They don't let me cut on folks anymore since I lost my license, so now I keep the med vendors around here up and running. From the vendors, you can buy all the healing you could ever want from a real doc. Thankfully, without the vault is a myth you'll get yourself killed lecture.
Well, there we go. Alright, so he...
Now that we're done with all that, please follow me and I'll open the gate for you.
He has asked me to kill some skags, which are some creatures, at the gate. And I am controlling this character like a noob, because I am a noob. Oh, I really hope to get past most of the tutorial stuff in this episode so that future episodes will have a lot less of that for you guys. Wait a second. You! I'm not scared. You're dead. Shut up.
Looks like he got under Nine-Toes' skin. Don't worry, he'll get what's coming to him.
Oh, yeah?
You did it! I knew you were the right choice. Oh, the poor little robot needs our help. Would you kindly give him a hand?
Yep.
I think I'm leaking.
I'm leaking!
The robot is hurt. He isn't going to last very long without attention. Why don't you look around for something to fix him up?
I gotta save him because he's a good character. I like Claptrap, and he's a playable character in a later game. Although, chances are, I may not play him whenever the time comes for that particular game. Oop, almost went too far. You're good as new, get up.
Good as new, I think. Am I leaking?
He seems to be okay. Now is the time to get moving and play your part in the journey to come.
Check me out.
If I could aim, this would be so much better, but I seem to suck. A little bit better after I complained about myself, though.
Getting stronger by the
That ought to do it. I'll see you in a few.
I'll see you in a few. I love how everybody can somehow know exactly what I'm doing. Like the Echo Communicator has a video component to it, so they're just watching me go out and kill shit. But back to the backstory for this game, real quick, just a little refresher. Dahl left this planet with all the convicts on it, and focused its attentions elsewhere. But what's really interesting is the reason why they focused their attentions elsewhere is because they thought there wasn't any alien technology on this planet. Just before they left, they started looking for alien technology. And the reason they know alien technology exists, what is this? I cannot use it. This is something new. This wasn't in the original game. I don't have any golden keys. Alright then. Another company named Atlas found some alien technology, or is rumored to have found some alien technology. And right after that rumor came out, they suddenly became the dominant corporate force in the galaxy. And so Dahl started looking for it too. Couldn't find any here, so they left.
Give me a shout if I can help you.
And now I, as a vault hunter, am here looking for the vault to see if I can find alien technology. Because I think, and the vault hunters think, that there actually is alien technology here. And you know how games go. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But we're going to play this game a bit, get through some more stuff, and I guess I'm going to do some more reading in the future. Did I hear something? I did hear something. Ah! Die! Nope, you... I knew I heard something somewhere. There you are. Alright. Yeah, I remember where the raid point is. Also, awesomely, there is a mini-map up in the corner that was not in the original game. That was something they added in the sequel, and it pays off. I enjoy having a mini-map. So, I will try and read more of the non-voiced stuff. So, obviously, y'all had no idea what I was doing just then. I just happened to know what the next mission was. Whenever I accepted it. Yeah, well, there we go. Boom.
I keep the medical equipment working, more or less.
Do I have the money for it? I most certainly do not. Let's go up to the sale, though. Let's sell this stuff that I'm not using. Yep, sell that. I hate shotguns. Well, sell that. How much do I have now? Still not enough. Sad day. That's just too expensive. Guess I'm going to buy something else. None of these have anything that I really want. Alright then, so now I have myself a shield.
Thanks for the help. You ought to use the machine to sell some things you don't need.
Yes, because a infographic cutting off a character's spoken dialogue is
You didn't buy first aid kits to use on the field.
exactly how you design a game. Alright, the sun's going down. The sun never really goes down. It's always just twilight whenever it's not daytime. But, there we go. I can turn in this to him.
Is there something you need?
Yes, I need the money.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get shot, you'll be happy I'm here.
Alright. I don't need a PhD to do my job. Blinding Nine Toes. Nine Toes placed a few men at a small outpost outside of town, across the road and west. Those men report every move we make, so our next move should be to make them dead. Excellent idea. And do I have enough money to get that good shield now?
Everyone else does.
Nope. And if I sell the shield I already got, it brings me up to not nearly enough. So
People don't yet trust you. If you're going to ever find the vault, you'll need the aid of the people. Helping Dr. Zed with his Nine Toes problem is a good move.
yes, good move. Got it. I'm going to equip that weapon real quick. Alright, so I've got to go kill some guys. Oh, it's that one. Cool. So yeah, our goal, see if we can find us some alien technology. Oh crap, what's going on? There's others. They're everywhere. Whoa! You got a pretty mouth. He doesn't. He doesn't have a pretty mouth at all. Alright. Now let's go kill some bandits, get some money, and go buy that better, more awesome shield. Any more bad guys? Nope. Alright. Did I reload? The answer is no. That was some fast reloading though. That was nice. Nice! I probably should never say that again. Critical hit. That's what a bullet to the face is. I just want you guys to know that sometimes whenever I want to strafe, I hit the button for run. And obviously, since I'm not hitting any button for move, the game's like, run? What? Alright, I hope y'all can still hear the game because my headset just sort of crapped out on me. And there it went, completely gone. Let's see here. Let's pause this for a second. Oh no, it came back. There we go. being a PC gamer. Ain't that something? Just do that. There we go. I am not scared. If this was my PlayStation and I was using my controller, you'd all be doomed. Alright. You. That jump did you no good. I killed 8 guys, but I'm going to kill the rest of them because I've had enough of you guys. Stop moving! Alright, so that's how we waste bullets. Yep, your head was not behind your defilade, which is some fancy old term for your cover. Oh wait, is it? Defilade. I think that's the word. Oh, now I'm worried if I'm pronouncing it right or if it's even the right word, but it doesn't matter. You get the picture. His head was not behind that piece of metal, but it was behind my bullet. Oh, that's nice. And S&S munitions, can't use it yet. Higher level. But it'll be nice whenever to sell, because I'm not going to use an S&S munitions gun even when I do get to level 4. So yeah, all things considered, I'm doing just fine. Level 3, I think when you get to level 5 is when you unlock her special ability. Get back over here, hopefully buy me a new shield. I don't know how long this episode is going to run with the opening and the chaos of it crashing earlier. Having a few technical difficulties, been trying to power my way through them all day.
What do you want? Spit it out. I keep the medical equipment working.
Well done, friend. Here's the bounty for those guys. By the time Nine Toes realizes we've taken out his eyes, we'll already be making our next move. Body parts. By the time we got under Nine Toes' skin, 9 toes. By the time we taken out his eyes, it's just body parts everywhere, man. Meet TK Baja. There's a reward for the death of Nine Toes, but he's elusive. We don't really know where his hideout is. Talk to TK Baja at his farm south of Firestone. He's blind as a bat, but no one knows the area better than he does. Maybe he can help. TK is one poor fella.
I might not have a med school degree, but when you get
Oh,
shot, you'll be
it's
happy
already
I'm
cycled
here.
over. Very slow health regeneration. Well, I guess we'll take it. It's better than no health regeneration. Yep, you can have that. You can have that. You can have that. And you can have, that. Yes, I know I do not have a shield, so let's fix that by equipping a shield. Gotta be level 5 for that. Okay.
You got what you need, now scram.
I am scramming, Dr. Zed. I still don't remember what is the name of the weapon vendor's name. God, I should know that. I've played through all of these games with one of the most important people in my life. She and I have spent hours and hours, months of our lives playing Borderlands games. And if she sees this, she will be in tears, depressed and sad at the fact that I can't remember that character's name, because he's such an integral part of all 3 all 3 games. He's what ties them together. Okay, so maybe he's not the only thing that ties them together, but any more, you guys? Butthead. Shoot me while I'm running over here to meet TK. Gotta let all the guys in YouTube land meet TK.
You? One more step and it'll be your last. You should have seen the look on your face.
Keep in mind he's blind, so he didn't see the look on my face.
Smells like off-worlder. How you liking our planet anyways?
It's alright, TK.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself.
Who's there?
Goodbye, just
Oh,
fine.
new kid in town, eh? The name's TK Baja. Wait! I think I heard something. Alright, so we meet him. I did hear it. Damn skags getting into my food. Damn them all to hell. You, whoever you are, I want you to go kill those rat bastards. They just stole half my food stores. Go get my food back, then we'll talk after I ain't so pissed off. So in case you didn't know, Pandora is basically Alabama in space. So that's where we are. More money that I really wanted to use on that awesome shield. Like, I was so lucky to see it, and then so not lucky because it was like... Oh. From the hip. Shooting from the hip. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I will be able to play this much better next time because I will have gone through and reset all of my key bindings. For some reason, after that catastrophic crash, everything went back to the way it was, and now I'm having to learn the normal key bindings for this game, not the ones I had set up to make it a little bit easier on me. Is that level 4? Did I just... Oh no. I thought he was closer than he was. That one was closer. Alright. Dead skags, experience points, and food. Me likey that. Also something I should probably not ever say again. Yep. Also, in the realm of things that a blind man shouldn't know is that whenever a skag runs off with what he assumes is his food, he should not know that it is exactly half of his food stores. Unless, of course, his food stores include what's in his hand and what was sitting wherever the skags just picked up food. Critical hit. If you're going to open your mouth, I'm going to shoot you in it. Oh. Things are not looking good. Die. Die. Hey, I didn't die. 7 health. But I didn't die. Wow. Things were not looking good for Lilith there. Whew. I am breaking all of these things because they have ammo and other stuff in them, but sometimes they even have health. Not here lately, but that's cool too. I got all of his food. It's got all skag saliva on it, but you know, it's not like he's going to see it, so maybe he'll not, you know, taste it. Is sight part of taste? I'll leave it up to him. He's the one that wanted me to go get it. Personally, if something like that ran off with my food, I'd be like, you can have it.
Smells like off-worlder.
That's because the off-worlder is back. Woo! I enjoyed listening to that. Skag corpses hitting the ground is like music to my ears. Brought my food back, did you? Thank you, stranger. So you're looking for Nine Toes hideout. It's over in Skag. Well, is there some way to get that to scroll down? Because I don't know if there is. Maybe I click on this. No. It's over in Skag Valley because oh, there's those buttons. Okay. There we go. Skag Gully. I'm sorry, Skag Gully. It's over in Skag Gully. Seeing as you helped me with my skag problem, I'm happy to help you with your Nine Toes problem. Well, thanks, buddy. And if I'd have just hit enter, it would have been right there and I've been able to read it better. Good news, I just heard Marcus. Marcus, that's his name. Marcus reopened his weapon vendor in Firestone. Before you go after Nine Toes, you ought to get yourself some grenades, because that's always good in a firefight. I'm so happy you killed those them skags. I just hand you some, but I don't have any left after my last fishing trip. Excellent way to fish. Don't tell PETA or the ASPCA that I told you that. So head over to Firestone and buy some grenades. Then come on back. Does PETA and ASPCA and all those organizations really care about fish? I mean, aside from like the big ones like dolphins, which aren't fish, but you know, tuna and all the ones that look good on TV. Are they worried about catfish and whether or not I'm blowing them up with a stick of dynamite? I don't know. But whenever it comes to something that's not human, you can always assume that they're going to say something about it. Oh, just run away, Justin. You suck so hard. But then again, these are lower level, so we got that going for us. There we go. I've got some money. You got some grenades. Let's see if we can... Well, what? There are red dots on my mini-map for bad guys. That is awesome. Like I said, did not have a mini-map in the original game, so not used to that. It's nice that that scrolls down and or rolls down instead of rolls up. I would have expected it the other way in the real world. Marcus Munitions. 3 grenades. What about this? Well, it requires level 13, so, no. And I don't have anything else I want to sell. Press G to throw a grenade. Alright. And... yeah, that's the thing about, Jacobs. They make guns that are powerful. They really hit hard. What are you? You're Hyperion, but I can't use you yet. 19. I can use you. You're Doll. 13 and 12. 10 bullets per second. 12.5 bullets per second. I can't afford it without selling my gun that I already have, which would net me $131. Still not enough. I'd have to sell that sniper rifle I want to use. Yeah. Sell the sniper rifle. Sell that. Hopefully I got enough. And I can't buy that one, but I can buy that one, which is the one I wanted anyway. There we go. Back into the inventory. Oh, it automatically loaded it up there. Good to go. So, I gotta run back. Do I have to go to TK Baja's place to turn this in? I do. I have to run all the way over there. So, I think after this, I get the location to, Nine Toes' hideout and how to get in there. Haha, Skags are eating him. That's funny. He killed him though, so I had to kill him. Alright, so back to this. Alright. What is going on in the world? More of those Skags. It was about to eat me, and turn around. There you are. Haha. Mini-map. Gotta love it. Alright, got a grenade or two? Great. That'll come in handy. Now you're ready to go to Skag Gully and shove one of them up Nine Toes' ass. Alright, Nine Toes is in Skag Gully, but I barricaded the nearest entrance when the Skags started acting up. I rigged it with explosives just in case I ever wanted to get back. Always plan ahead, I say. Once you're in, look for my wife's grave. It so happens that I stashed one of her favorite guns behind the grave marker. Use it to kill Nine Toes. She would have wanted it that way. Gotta love romance. Alright then. So, what I'm going to do...
See you soon.
I'm going to open up the area to Nine Toes' place over here, and then I'm going to call it quits for the day, and hopefully y'all enjoyed this, and that's not the button to move sideways, Justin. Stop it. Yeah, this was supposed to be a lot easier to do. You want to yell at me? Nope. You're smarter than your buddy. Ah, what the heck? There we go. But yeah, I think I'll call it quits after I blow this door open and get to the other side and save the game. And 3, 2, 1. Kerbal Space Program.
Woo! I heard that blast all the way over here. Bam! Time to give Nine Toes a piece of that. Woo! I'm updating your ecosystem with his location. Come and see me once you put his bits to the grinder.
Alright then. Move on to Skag Gully. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy this. I really look forward to playing more of it. And I hope y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.